Okay, I'd like to show you a problem I'm having with rendering a solid shape, or rather a problem that occurs when fusing a solid shape. So this is a wood screw that I've built up, and if we have a look at the tip here, you can see that how I formed it is I have swept along this helix here. The helix runs all the way to the top of the screw, as you can see there. And I've swept along the helix using that sketch. I don't know if you can see the tiny white line there, and this sketch here. In fact, if we turn everything off, oops, you can see the sketch. One of these sketches shouldn't be there. I certainly haven't used two sketches to... let me just turn these off. Okay, I want that one on, that one off. Yes, that's right. It was the one that pointed out slightly further that I used. So anyway, I swept along the helix from this point to this point, sweeping both sketches, or rather sweeping between them, I should say, and then sweeping all the way to the top. So I'll leave the sketches on, I'll leave the helix on, and I'll show the... So that was the first sweep. That looked rather good, I thought. It does look like a screw thread, and it ends right on the face of that sketch there. And then the second sweep was just swept all the way to the top. And you can see, there it is, swept all the way to the top of the helix. And you can see where it joins here. Now, when I fuse these two sweeps, so I select them both there on the left in the combo view here, and then I come to part, make sure you're in part, and then the union, make a union of several shapes, if you can see that there. So if I union those, I get this fusion, and that's fine. Everything still looks fine. Now, if I switch on my union of this cone at the bottom, so this selected shape is just a simple 3mm high cone with a chamfer. I chamfered the edge of it after it had been fused to the cylinder on top. So there's the simple cylinder on top, and there is the cone below. So when I fuse the thread with... So before I fuse it, let's just have a look at the thread. The thread looks absolutely fine. I mean, there are some rendering issues here, but that might just be the computer's inability... Oh, it's the step size, actually. We can see the gradation there. You can see the lines along the thread. And it looks not too bad, but it really doesn't look too bad at all. But when we fuse it, let me bring that out there, and bring this to there. But when I fuse, I'll just leave the... I'll turn the helix off. So you just press the space bar to turn the view off. So when I select the cone and the cylinder fused, and I select the thread, and I go up to the make union of several shapes, and I fuse these, it takes a moment to do that, then you can see this here does not render properly, or rather it doesn't form the solid properly. You can see something's gone wrong down in here, and I mean, it's not bad. The tip of the cone is missing as well. Look at that. So if anyone's any ideas on how to fix this, please do leave a comment. Thank you.